What's up, guys, and welcome back. Before we get into today's video and I talk about the topics I want to talk about, on my previous video I had failed to thank you guys for not unsubscribing from my channel, seeing this little bullshit downtime through with me. Much love to you guys and a big thank you. Anyways, though, moving along here, those of you that actually took the time to watch the video that I posted yesterday may or may not have caught up on the fact that I was listing my PlayStation as well as my games. I made the decision shortly after making that video that I was going to price my PlayStation 3 as well as my games to sell. Shortly after I listed them, I think it was about 2 hours after I had them listed on eBay. Went over there, refreshed the page, and sure and shit, they sold. Believe it or not, man, after I refreshed the page and I realized that everything had sold, man, I felt kind of down and out, man, bummed out. I've met a lot of great people while I was playing on the PlayStation Network, Tanner, SVG Reaper, SVG Warrior, Drugs Money, Rondre 3000, Korean Killer, Dustin Will Kill, just to name a few. Oh, and in case you're watching, Junior, I didn't forget about you, Cupcake. So the few of the guys I named, man, I game with quite regularly, or I used to. We had been gaming together for now about 2 years, so, we had developed, I guess you could call it kind of a bond. All bullshit aside, man, I'm kind of upset with myself for selling the PlayStation 3 and jumping the gun. I've been influenced by a couple people that PC gaming where it's at. I mean, don't get me wrong, the graphics and shit are pretty intensive. And for me, coming from console gaming, the game seems to run a little bit smoother on the PC than it did for the PS3. Now, if you're sitting there asking yourself, man, why it is I'm kicking myself for selling the PlayStation, it's not only because, I'm going to miss out on getting to kick it with the homies that I made over the years. Obviously, you haven't been paying attention to the gameplay. If you've been watching the gameplay and taking note of it, you'll notice that I kill somebody and I get about 30,000 points per kill. Not to mention, I don't know if it's passed yet in the video, you'll notice at one point that I get launched into the air. I'm pretty much flying out of the map and I land back in the map and die. What's really got me heated though, man, is I just spent $60, downloaded this fucking game on Steam, spent about 4 hours downloading it due to my shitty internet connection, to only lo and behold be thrown into a challenge lobby. Now, mind you, I was a level 7 when I got in this game, and I believe when the host ends the game and, switches the game mode, I'm like a level 47 from the kills that I had gotten. I think I get, one flag cap in this. Now, after the whole Modern Warfare 2 debacle and all the hack lobbies and challenge lobbies and shit that went on after Infinity Ward gave up support on the game, basically, tonight before I downloaded Modern Warfare 3, I did a little research, went over to some of the Steam forums, and I had seen people talking about hacks, but I was people were saying there was hacks, other people were saying there weren't, it was their imagination and shit. But anyways, I decided to give it a go, I'm one of those people, I have to see it for myself to believe it. So like I said, after I sit here and spend all that fucking time waiting for this game to finally download, not to mention the little update and the patch that it had to run before the game would actually fucking play, I get about 2 games in that are legit, decide to quit, and man, am I ever kicking myself for quitting those legit lobbies. I quit the legit lobbies, like I said in the previous video. I was having a hard time adapting to the playing FPS games with the mouse and the keyboard. The only time I had really used the computer outside of browsing the web was to render up videos in Sony Vegas, so I'm pretty much a computer noob. The only reason I quit those after the 2 lobbies was, like I said, I'm having a real hard time adapting to the whole mouse and keyboard thing. I went researching the web, looking for a program, where I could use my controller. I have an old computer controller that kind of resembles a PlayStation 3 controller. So anyways, after I get the program downloaded, I get my buttons set up, I get my sensitivity, kind of on, decide to play an online game, and lo and behold, this is the fucking lobby I get thrown in. Now, if you're sitting there asking yourself, man, am I going to report this guy for hacking? You're damn straight I am. Is that kind of a bitch move? Some of you may be thinking it is. But for me, man, I don't think it's a bitch move and I ain't no snitch. The only reason I'm going to go on to report this guy is the game's not that old, for one. And for 2, man, I just spent $60 motherfucking dollars on this game only to get into a hack lobby, the 3rd game I ever play. Now, being that I have video footage of this guy hosting this challenge lobby, and if you've been paying attention, you'll notice he's barking orders out that if people get lippy and shit, in the lobby chat or whatever, that he'll ban them from the game. And if you've been paying attention, believe me, I was pissed when I got thrown in the air and fucking died from the sky drop and got a bullet put in me so a guy on the other team got a kill. You can bet your ass after that, man, I think I even freeze after I respawn. I want to say something to him in chat, but unfortunately, man, I'm such a noob to this fucking game, I didn't know how to get the local chat or whatever they call it up in the game. Anyways, like I said, I had researched the Steam forums before I had purchased this game. And I had seen there was some kind of site, it's called some ban site, where if you have game footage of it, you know, they'll go ahead and report this guy, or if I report the guy, they'll ban his ass, I guess. So after I make this video and upload it to YouTube, I'll probably have to upload the raw footage to this ban site or whatever to get this dude banned. But anyways, now I got a question for you guys. Do you think it's wrong for me? Do you think I'm being a snitch? I got bitch blood, as El Presador would call it, for reporting this guy. Or if this was you, where you just paid $60 for a game only to have the fucking game ruined within a matter of fucking what? Less than an hour. The game is ruined for you by some pussy ass hacker. So if it ain't too much, man, when this video winds down, if you got a quick second, leave down in the comments, you know, what you think about the situation. Would you be upset that you just wasted your 60 hard-earned fucking dollars on a game only to have it ruined within less than an hour? Now I'm sure somebody might view this video, man, and be like, haha, that's what you get for PC gaming. But you can bet your ass, man, once Infinity Ward gives up support on this game like they did Modern Warfare 2, all of you guys that play on the console will be seeing this shit here in the near future if it isn't happening already. But anyways, like I said, man, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to report this guy. I'm going to upload this fucking video on the Steam forums, as well as I'm going to attempt to contact Infinity Ward or Activision and let them know that this is an ongoing problem. Like I said, man, if it's not too much, leave a comment below. Let me know if you'd be pissed off like this or you're going to be pissed off like this when you see it come to console. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to stay tuned. This has been Too Cold and I'm out. Peace.